Okay, friends, here you go, Doc South, and this next story, I may be stretching it a bit. I may be, but I seem to remember that the basic gist of this story did indeed happen. Did indeed happen many years ago. We're talking maybe 40, 45 years, something like that. Yeah. It happened in the city of Wilson, where I once did rescue work with the Wilson Rescue. And it was a long time ago. And but I was well, my kids lived up in Pennsylvania with their mom, and I got to see them every other Christmas, basically. I mean, I saw them plenty, but yeah, we figured it would be best let them stay one spot for maybe with Molly, my ex-wife, one year, and then me the next year, like that. And it worked out. So anyway, it wasn't my year to go see them. I was going to eventually go up to see my folks, take the train, and but still, pretty much before that I pulled a few rescue duties and was I don't know, was in the squad hall, hanging out, waiting for the phone to ring, and well, darned if it didn't. In fact, it may have been the police, and they said, get an ambulance down here right away. Santa Claus just fainted. What? Yeah, at the mall. He's outside at the mall. We didn't have him inside. We probably should have brought him inside, but it looks like he passed out from the heat. Now, in North Carolina in December, it's still for the better, at least especially in the flatlands, like around Wilson. Yeah, it would be warm. And the poor guy's he's dressed for the North Pole, got a big old beard on and stuff. And we got there, we wasn't that far away. And there, sure as heck, there he is, like this. And of course, right away, we check his pulse and his vitals. He was breathing and all. And he basically he just passed out from the heat. And luckily, the hospital was not even a few blocks away. We got him into the back of the ambulance. I believe I was back with him. And we're just trying to loosen his clothes so he could, get cooler. And yeah, again, you never know. It could be something else too. And he had to be looked over. If a person passes out, you got to find out what the heck's up. And no, he didn't smell a liquor. No, not even a little. And I remember calling it into the ER, the emergency room, and I think it was Miss Twilly, who was the head nurse. She ran the place, with an iron fist. And we said, Miss Twilly, we're coming in with Santa Claus. She says, wait a minute, you guys shut up. You aren't none of you are supposed to be drinking this time of day. What do you mean you're bringing in Santa Claus? I said, we're bringing in Santa Claus, Miss Twilly. He passed out down at the mall. And she said, well, I'll be doggone. I said, I hope you've been nice, because he's going to be checking his list on you. Oh, she says, I'm in trouble now. She says, get him in here. We'll treat him right. And she says, loosen his clothing. Well, we already did that. And she says, we'll get, when we get him into his little section of the ER, we'll check him out, strip him down and stuff. And darned if, poor old Santa basically had like a little bit of a heat thing going. And he was, of course, we hung around. There was no other calls, and we were kind of concerned about, would Christmas happen this year? And it all worked out. Good old, they gave him I think some saline, maybe a salt pill or something. He wasn't too bad off, but it was just a little too hot for an older guy out in the heat. But I said, he was coming around pretty good, and he had come to pretty quick. And I said, well, so are we all getting presents? He says, yes, you've all been very good to Santa. Ho, ho, ho. I think he went back to, he was going to go back and work with the kids, of course. They were all terrified. Poor old Santa, keeling over. Um, and they pretty much cleared him, told him to maybe loosen up on some of those clothes. Uh, can you just wear your suspenders and your trousers, stuff like that? And I guess it went okay. Uh, poor guy. But that could happen in down south at Christmas time because it's not cold at all. You could die in that heat in December. And don't even get me started on what the summer's like down there. But oh my, yeah, no, I don't think he had reindeer. I think he had hound dogs. Yeah, no, didn't bring any reindeer. But that all in all, it was front page news there for a while, at least at all the breakfast joints and the lunch wagons. It was quite the story. Anyway, so yeah, at least once in my life I saved Christmas or helped to. Wasn't just me, right? But there you go. I thought you might get a charge out of that. Up here in the north, we don't have to. Santa could get frostbite. So, up here, and up in north central Pennsylvania, where my kids lived, my God, you could die from the cold. It was so. North Pole had nothing on Sullivan County, Pennsylvania. Oh my God. Ugh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, there you go. I'll see you later. Merry Christmas. Coming up soon now. Ain't too far away. I'll see you later. Bye now.